Hey y'all, welcome back. Today is Roll, Scratch, and Save Sunday. On Sundays I use Roll and Save and Scratch and Save challenges to save for my long-term savings and my emergency fund. So I put half of what I save today into each of those categories. So I have, like I said, a good amount of Roll and Save and Scratch and Saves to go through. But let's start first to see how much money we've got today. All right, we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 47, 49, 51, 53, 55, 57, 59, 61, 63, 65, 67, 69, 71, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. And that's more than I usually work with, but I was able to use a little bit more this Sunday, and I'm hoping to get a few of these finished. And I'm probably going to do a little bit of extra on some of the group plays because they're for July. So if I get finished with all of these, I will go back and do some extra with my group plays. All right, so I have a 12-sided die. So I'm going to roll my die to determine which one I will do. And let me go ahead and kind of just get these stacked up a little bit easier, better. All right, so like I said, there's a few more than 12, but we're going to use our 12-sided die to start with. All right, so let me just get those kind of stacked. All right, so here we go. All right, so 5. So the first one we'll do will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it will be, and I'm going to move these out while I do each of them. All right, so this one is by Liam's mom, Joe at Liam's mom. And I have rolled so far, I have so far in this one $9. All right, so we're going to go ahead and roll today and see what we get. We'll use, oh, and now let me use one of my 6-sided die for this. 6. So, of course, 6. Let's see, where's my pen? Right here. All right, so we'll go ahead and do 6 on that one. All right, and let me go ahead and do 5 and a 1. All right, and we'll add that in. So now we've got 15 on that one. All right. Let's bring the ones we got back. So let me do these and put this on top. All right, got our stack again. All right, let's go ahead, and I'm just going to keep that one out too, the other die. All right, so let's go ahead and roll 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, this is Kimmy's group play for July from Kimmy's Corner. And so far on it, I've saved 12. So let's go ahead and roll. See what we get today. 6. Oh, goodness, 6, 6, 6. Ew. Okay, so we'll put 18 into that. I meant not 18, I'm sorry, 6. And it'll make 18. All right. So, and that's a cute challenge. I love all the 4th of July and the colors and everything. So I love all the Christmas in July, but I've also liked seeing the 4th of July challenges that everybody made this month. They were pretty. All right, so that one will go over there. All right, let's see what we get this time. 2. All right, so that will be this one. All right, and this challenge was made by Greta with Agape Book Club. And how this one is set up, each of the sections of the strap is worth $1. So I've just been rolling each week, and I only have, I believe, yeah, six of the little sections left. So we'll see what we get. Oh my goodness, 6 again. This dice is like in 6 today. All right, so let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that finishes, and that means, let me add the money to it. 5 and 6. That means I saved 36, and let's make sure that's what we've got. We've got 20, 35, 36. Yay! And so that's, like I said, a Greta Agape Book Club. So, yay, we finished one. Awesome. All right, let's bring these back over and roll again. 2. All right, this one, and there's only one left to scratch. This challenge is by Pam, the Mrs. Champion. And so far in this one, I've saved 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And we're going to go ahead and scratch that last one. And it is a 3. All right, so let's add 3 into it. Let me go ahead and get some of this off. All right, so we'll add 3, and then we'll recount it just to double check. All right, and see how much we've got. No, I don't think it actually had an amount on here, but I'm going to see what we saved with it. All right, let me get my 2, my 1. All right, so we saved 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Awesome savings. Yeah, y'all, that's 2. Woo! 2 challenges done. Yay! All right, let's go to the next. Let's see what we're going to get. 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is going to be that one. Okay, the money came off of one of these. Just a second. Get that back where it needs to go. All right, so this challenge here, this is by Courtney at Doodle Dollars, and this could have been used as a scratch and save, but I did it as a roll and save. I didn't want to cover up the pretty lemons, so I do have, because I have marked off some of these, I've got 4. Let's see, we got 9, 16. We got about $17 left to fill this one, so let's go ahead and do that. 3. All right, so and I do have 3 down there. That's good. That one, and add 3 into it. All right, put all that back together. This is going to save me 40 when I get finished with it. Okay. All right, and let's see, our next one, we will do 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and this one is also by Pam with the Mrs. Champion. So far on it, I have saved 25, 27. All right, so let's roll the die. 4. And this one has 4, so I'm just going to go ahead and color that in. Okay, and we'll put 4 into that one. 2 and 4. All right. So got some more in that one, which is good. Okay, bring these back. Let's roll again. 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, this is another one by Pam with the Mrs. Champion. I had a lot of her challenges in here. She sent some really cute ones with her pen pal mail, and I wanted to include them in my scratch and save videos. All right, so far on this one I've saved 5. Let's roll the dice to see which one. 4. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and do this one over here. 4. And that one's going to save us $1. All right, so scratch it. All right, we'll put $1 into this one. All right. Now I've got 6 in that one. Okay, and I'm getting down to, I don't know if we have 12, but we'll go ahead and roll this. 2. All right, and this one is from another pen pal of mine, Vita, from Vita's Budget. And so far on this one, I have saved, let's see how much we've got here. 10, 15, 17. All right, so let's go ahead and roll and see which one will scratch. 6. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do this one down here. All right, and that one's going to be for 2. Okay, and let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do 2 on it. Okay. And let me see how many challenges we've got now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've still got about 8, so we'll use our 12-sided die still. 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, this is a 4th of July challenge that is in my Ko-fi. Now that 4th of July is over, I'm trying to get this one finished before this month is out. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 of the stars on here this round. So 5. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's 2. Okay, now I'll do another and get the money together. So 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So that'll be 5 together. All right, it's good. So hopefully I can get this one maybe finished next week. This one will save you 30 when you get finished with it. So, all right, so 5 into that. All right, I think now I'm going to roll my 6-sided die, and then after that I'll just kind of go through whatever's left. So, all All right, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is another one of my scratch and save challenges. It saves you a total of 70, and so far on it, I have saved 24. All right, so let's roll 6. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go back up to this one. That one's going to be 3. All right, so let me go ahead and get that. And we'll do 2 and 3. Okay. This one over here. And let's do a 6-sided die again. 1. All right. And this one, and I'm actually going to roll 2 dice on this one because it is number 1 through 9. So I'm going to go ahead and roll 2. I could just roll a 12-sided die, yeah. All right, so I'm going to do that. And this one was made by Valerie with Cash Budget Retiree. She's also a pen pal. And this was part of her pen pal mail. So let's roll. We got 3. And let's roll 1 more. So we got 7. So let's do the 7 right there. All right, and then let's do 5 and a 2. So that'll be 7. All right, so on this one, I should have, I believe, 13. Let's make sure. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, that's it. All right. And let's roll that down one more time. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and then after this, I'm just going to go straight through. All right, so this challenge here is another one I created. It actually goes with the lake one I had earlier. Say $4 on this so far. Let's see, 3. Let's do 1, 2, 3 and do this one on the top. Okay, and that one is going to save me 4. I like to get as much of that off as I can. Okay, so it'll be 4 on that one. Get 2 and a 4. So that one so far is saved 8. All right, and like I said, now I'm just going to go straight through these challenges that I have left. All right, so the first one we have here, this one is, or was made by Shades Budgets, and I have saved $19 so far. So what I've been doing on this one is just rolling the die and then putting in the amount that I roll. So 5. All right, so we'll do 5 into that. Let me grab a 5. And I'll have to get 2 2s and a 1. All right, put that in there. Okay, and then my next one I have is a group play, and it's by Angela Marie for the month of July. And so far in this one I have saved 8. So I think what I'll do is, I haven't decided how much to make the stars, or I guess you can just roll and say whatever amount, but let's just roll the die and see what we get. 1, let me get my blue. We'll do 1, and let me roll one more time on this one, and 4, and let's see, I'm just gonna make the stars $1, so I'm gonna go 2, 3, I guess 4 and 5 because I rolled that 1 earlier. So 4 and 5. I think that's right. If I watch this back and see it's not, I will put something up on the screen saying I messed up. I always do that when I watch my stuff back and I'm editing. All right, so I believe that's everything for that. So that should get 5. All right, so let's put that in there. Okay. Okay, this next one, this is my group play for July. Now, the way I have this set up, I'm rolling and just saving the amount, but I thought you could also, let's say you're wanting to save a certain amount of money, you could make each of these, you know, circles be like $1 or $2 and save that. But I've just been rolling, so I think what I'll do, because there are a lot left to do the roll and save, I'm going to roll 2 die on this one, and, or I tell you what, I'll do 2 separate rolls. I'll do that. So let's roll 1, and that's 5. Let me write that in. And we'll do 1 more, and that's 6. So we'll put 11 into that one. 10 and 11. All right, so that added a little bit more to it. But that is my Ko-fi if you'd like to use that. And that's my July one. That was my first ever one too. And I just had to use that picture. He was so cute. All right. All right, my next one, this one is by Plan to Save. It says surviving purely out of spite, and it's a raccoon. So let's see. I believe 13. Yeah, I've got a pretty good amount left still on this. $2. Let's see. I'll tell you what, let me do this so I can see it. I'm going to put 2 there, so I know I need to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put $2 into that one. All right. And then our next one will be, and this is a pretty one to me. This is by Vicky at Happy Budgeting Mom. So I only have 2 left to scratch on this one. So let's see. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that one will be for 6. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then I tell you what, let me get a little bit of change from one of these other challenges. Just a minute. Let's see, I got a 10. Let me get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's a 2, but that'll work. Alright, so let's put that one in here. Okay, now I can go use the rest of this and see what we get. All right, this one is by Charma Budgets. I have not scratched any. Oh, yeah, I did. I scratched 1 on the 2 on this for 6. So I'd also used her June one, so I was getting it confused. But yeah, I scratched this one. So we're going to go ahead and see what we get in this one today. 4. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that one up top. Okay, and that's going to be for 5. All right, so we'll put our 5 in here. Okay, let me see how much we've got left because we do have a little bit of money left. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I think what I'll do, and I said this earlier, I'm gonna try to get these group plays done. Let me get, and y'all just give me 1 second. I'm looking through. I'm gonna find. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do, because I know there were some more on here. Let's see, y'all just give me a minute. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and do Angela Marie's. And I'm also going to do... Let's do Kimmy's. I want to make sure I get these 2 finished because they are July group plays. And I want to make sure they get done. All right, so I think what I'll do is just do 1 roll for each of these, and we'll add in what we need. So let's start with Kimmy's. I don't need that anymore. 4. All right, so let me write 4 in. Okay, and that'll be 2, 3, 4. All right, and instead of rolling, because I only have $2 left, what I'm going to do is add $2 to Angela's, and what we'll do to, let's see, oh wow, so we're gonna get, yeah, I'll get finished with hers next week for sure. So we'll do 1 and 2, and I'll put those last 2 in there. Awesome, yay! So great savings today. So my emergency fund, I was able to put 45 into that category. I call them categories. And then 45 was also able to go into my long-term savings. So long-term savings, 45, and emergency fund, 45. So that's awesome. So thank y'all so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with my Merry Monday video. Until then, y'all have a great rest of the weekend, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.